La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah.
Arkadaşlar, arabalar gitti arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar arabalar gitti. Arkadaşlar Mezitli'yi götürdü arkadaşlar.
Today, we're bringing you an important developing update from southern Turkey, where powerful rainfall has triggered sudden and destructive flooding across Mersin and several surrounding districts. While floodwaters have begun to slowly recede in some locations, the impact on daily life has been immediate and significant, leaving residents dealing with damage, disruption, and uncertainty. Let's begin with what happened.
Arkadaşlar Mezitli, arabalar gitti arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar arabalar gitti.
In the early hours of today, intense and persistent rainfall swept across Mersin province. What began as steady heavy rain quickly escalated into flash flooding as drainage systems became overwhelmed and local streams overflowed their banks. Within a short period of time, streets transformed into fast-moving channels of water. Vehicles were caught mid-journey, and residents were forced to react quickly as floodwaters surged into neighborhoods with little warning. The timing made the situation especially dangerous. The heaviest rainfall occurred during the morning hours, when many people were commuting to work, opening shops, or traveling between districts. This increased the risk of accidents and left many residents exposed as conditions rapidly deteriorated. Flooding was reported across multiple parts of the province, but several districts experienced particularly severe impacts. In Mezitli, overflowing creeks sent water rushing into residential streets. Cars were left partially submerged, and traffic ground to a halt in several areas as drivers were forced to abandon vehicles. In Akdeniz and Toroslar, floodwaters entered homes and small businesses. Ground floors were inundated, damaging furniture, appliances, and commercial stock, particularly for small shop owners.
Arkadaşlar, arabalar gitti arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar arabalar gitti. Arkadaşlar Mezitli'yi götürdü arkadaşlar.
Further inland, districts such as Tarsus and Erdemli also faced serious flooding. Roads were covered with water and mud, agricultural land was affected, and some neighborhoods were temporarily isolated, making travel extremely risky.
La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah.
As water levels rose, emergency services were quickly mobilized. Teams from local municipalities, disaster response units, and rescue services moved into affected areas to assist residents and secure hazardous zones. Several people were rescued after becoming trapped in vehicles or stranded near swollen streams. In one dramatic incident, a man surrounded by rapidly rising water was safely pulled to higher ground with the help of heavy machinery.
Mahallesindeki köprü yıkılıyor.
Authorities confirmed that no fatalities have been officially reported so far. Those rescued were either treated at the scene or taken to safe locations. To reduce further risk, multiple roads were temporarily closed. Crews worked to clear blocked drains, remove debris, and redirect water away from homes and businesses as conditions allowed. The flooding has left a visible and lasting impact across the region. Dozens of homes and small businesses reported water damage, particularly on ground floors. Families are now facing cleanup efforts, attempting to dry out living spaces, salvage belongings, and assess losses. Shop owners are dealing with damaged inventory and interruptions to business, adding financial stress to an already difficult situation. Vehicles parked along streets and near waterways were among the hardest hit, with many sustaining severe damage after being submerged. In agricultural areas, floodwaters spread across fields, raising concerns for farmers already facing a challenging season. Schools, public transportation, and municipal services also experienced temporary disruptions, further affecting daily routines.
Arkadaş gitti. Allah Allah, Allah Allah.
Beyond the damage in official reports, and this disaster has deeply affected real people. Residents described waking up to the sound of rushing water and stepping outside to find streets completely flooded. Some had only minutes to move vehicles or protect essential items before water entered their homes. Emergency responders worked for hours in difficult conditions, often in heavy rain, helping families evacuate, pushing stalled cars to safety, and checking homes where elderly or vulnerable residents might be trapped. Despite the destruction, many locals showed resilience and solidarity. Neighbors helped one another clear mud-filled streets, offered shelter, and shared resources with those temporarily displaced. Local authorities continue to urge caution, especially in low-lying areas and near riverbanks. While rainfall has eased in some locations, officials warn that the ground remains saturated, meaning even moderate rain could trigger renewed flooding. Cleanup and inspection efforts are ongoing, and damage assessments are underway to determine the full scale of losses and what support may be required in the coming days. Events like this are a powerful reminder of how quickly extreme weather can disrupt lives. For the people of Mersin, today has been a test of endurance, quick action, and community strength in the face of sudden danger. As recovery efforts continue, staying informed and following official guidance will be critical. If you are in or near the affected areas, prioritize safety, avoid flooded roads, and check on neighbors who may need assistance. We'll continue to follow this developing story and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for watching, and please consider sharing this video to help spread awareness and preparedness during severe weather events.